Okay, in this video we're going to talk about how to complete your first mini experiment. This is a happiness assessment. It's a positive psychology class, and so a lot of what we're going to talk about is how to increase your well-being, your quality of life, your happiness. And so the idea here is to try and help you learn about your happiness, and then ultimately you're going to write a self-reflection on what you've learned. To do this assignment, you'll download this Word doc. I'm in Google Chrome, so mine's going to download down here. And then once we open it, I'm going to quickly go through the Word doc, but then basically show you the steps. So here we go. Word doc is open. And so there's a little bit of information here. You're going to see this in a second. We're going to go to this website that a colleague and I created called beyondthepurchase.org. It essentially allows you to take personality quizzes to learn more about yourself, and we're going to use the Learn More About Your Happiness section for this class. You'll need to register for the website. You'll notice that we give you pretty good instructions here, and then highlight in red where you should be clicking at each point, some different options when you're going to register for the website, again where you should be clicking, the quizzes you'll take, the feedback that you get, some more quizzes to take, and then ultimately you're going to start comparing all these scores. So you want to take some pretty good notes about what you're learning. I advise pretty strongly that you just read through the entire Word document after you watch this video, so that you have a really good idea of how to do it, and then actually go through all the different steps and then write the reflection. At the very end of all this, you'll see there's a reflection prompt. You don't write this in this Word document, you actually write this in iLearn, and it gets sent to me, and then I provide you comments. You have two opportunities, so you can write one reflection, and then if you're not happy with your score, you can write a second reflection and try and improve it based on the comments that I give you. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Well, there will be a link here later to watch this video, but right now we're just going to go to this website. Okay, so this is beyondthepurchase.org. The first thing that you need to do is to register for the website. You'll come over here to the register button, and you'll click on it. You'll see that you have two different options. You can log in through Facebook if you're a Facebook user, or if you at least have a Facebook account, or you can click to create a you can create an account by completing a one-time registration page. I don't have a strong preference on how you're going to do this. I will say that if you choose to register with Facebook, one of the options will be a little bit easier for how you're going to look at your positive language use. I'm going to go ahead and log in because I have a fake account or a dummy account, and this is Psych443, and I'm logging in now. So pretend you've logged in here. If you have, by the way, if you log in, you'll notice that once you take quizzes, they'll tell you the date that you took them, and you can actually see your results here, and you can retake certain studies if you'd like. Some studies you can't. So once you've registered for the website, either again through Facebook or the short survey, there are these three quizzes down here on the Learn About Your Happiness section. Your happiness and life satisfaction, your implicit happiness, and RIF's psychological well-being scale. The basic idea is that once you're registered in, you'll see that you can take each of these studies one by one. You can see how long you should be planning. So this first survey is really short. It's only a few questions. Should take you only a couple of minutes. This second one, this implicit happiness task, is a pretty interesting little piece of coding, to be honest with you. It's going to look at how happy your subconscious is. Notice you can't do this on your phone. You'll actually need to be at a standard keyboard. You'll see instructions on that in a bit. It will take between 5 and 10 minutes, so you need to be probably at a desktop or a laptop and have a few minutes to do it. And then this third one, the RIF's psychological well-being scale, is also relatively short. So the idea is you take a study, you click here, you hit I agree, and then there's these questions here. I'm not going to answer them because it actually affects the database, but I can come back here, take another study. This is the implicit one, so this one has a few more instructions on it you may want to actually look at and read this pretty carefully. Then finally you're going to take this RIF's psychological scale. So they're all there in those first three surveys in this block on learning about your happiness. That's the relatively easy part. No matter how you register for the website, everyone's going to be right here in these first three. The last one is there has been a group of individuals, mostly at Facebook, but at others, who look at the percentage of positive and negative words that you use to basically describe anything. And this is any Facebook study that you've looked at from a happiness perspective has almost always used this technique. Essentially what happens is they use this coding program. It's called Luke, even though it doesn't look like it's spelled like Luke. And you can come to the website here if you want to learn more about it. If you've registered through Facebook, you'll notice that this very first survey up here is how happy are your Facebook status updates. You can only take this study here if you've actually registered through Facebook. So I haven't. And there's really not even one question. We just ask you for permission to analyze your status updates. We analyze as many as you have, up to 100. And again, you can only use this option if you're a Facebook user. We crunch all the numbers. We give you a bar graph that tells you what percentage of positive or negative words you've used in your most recent up to 100 status updates. Again, another really cool piece of programming. I wish I had done it. I did not. If you choose to not register through Facebook, if you go through the other option, or you just don't want to register through Facebook, you don't have it or you don't want to, then what you need to do is come to this program website here, Luke. You'll actually see all this information about the website and the second to last page here, right there. So here's all the instructions on how to do it. So you go to the website and basically you scroll all the way down to this section, give it a try. And right here, what I want you to do is take a personal email that you've written that isn't too long or is supposed to be somewhat objective. This is me actually writing back to my mom about having a stress-free Christmas. It's kind of a funny one if you actually read the whole thing. Basically, you just copy and paste it into here, and then you click Analyze, and you're going to get a feedback page that's I don't think as cool as our feedback page, but it gives you the same basic information. You can see the number of positive emotions or number of negative emotion words you have here. You also can see what the relative percentage is for the average person. There's also some other summary variables that are new and kind of interesting. If you want to learn more about them, you can click down here. So, and you can use this regardless of how you want to register for the website. So again, you come to the website, you're going to click on the registration button. You'll come to the personality quizzes. Once you're in the personality quizzes, you can click on this happiness link. You'll do these first 3 studies. If you register with Facebook, you can just click this one button right here, take the study, and we'll do all the analysis for you. If not, you'll need to go to the website and put in a personal email so that you can get some scores there. When you're all done with that, what you're going to do is come over here and click on this link. And this actually is not open right now. It's not open until the minute before the class starts. Again, you'll notice you get 2 attempts on this. It closes on July 8th, 1 minute before midnight. That is when the class ends officially. You have 2 hours, so you can actually write your self-assessment in here. I would advise that you actually write it in a Word doc and then clean it up. It will say take quiz now, and this will just basically tell me that I have 2 attempts. Mine's a little bit different than yours. And then, so again, here is the prompt. It tells you everything that you need to be writing about. You'll write it in here, and then you'll click, once you have actually written something, you'll click next, and then you will submit it once you feel like it is ready to go. I will then provide a grade and comments. Again, most of these I'll do at the end of the week. And if you have any questions, you can email me. If you do not like your grade, you can try and improve it. So that's it. That's how you're going to learn about your happiness and write a self-reflection on your happiness. Hope you enjoy the task. I think it's a lot of fun.